Hi everyone. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Emma Kieran from Pilot Peak Consulting, and I'm coming to you from my headquarters, otherwise known as my home office. Many of you, I'm sure, are in the same situation, and I hope that all of you are surviving and thriving during these unprecedented times. As we navigate these uncharted waters, I wanted to provide a few ideas for nonprofit professionals as we think about fundraising during these times. First and foremost, don't forget to check in with your nonprofit professional friends, colleagues, those at your organization and at other organizations. As we practice social distancing, one of the things that we need to do most is to reach out to each other to offer a hand, an idea, an opportunity to talk. There are lots of ways for us to stay connected, and let's not forget to do that. Second, you should be doing that with your donors as well. I encourage you to pick up the phone, schedule a video call, send out emails, put stuff on social media. We are all, I believe, consuming information at a much more rapid rate than we typically do. And so folks are really looking to hear what you are doing. Don't forget that the nonprofit sector is also really the social sector. It's really, we are providing a social good, and that doesn't change when we have a pandemic on our hands. Please reach out to your donors. Tell them all of the good work that you're doing and be honest. What's hard for you right now? Are there things that you're worried about in terms of serving your clients? Are you doing something that no one else is doing right now? Have you shifted or changed the way you're doing work? Donors want to hear that information. Remember that donors often, in times of trouble like this, they support and continue to support the organizations that they feel most connected to and that they trust the most. Be one of those organizations. Reach out to your donors today. Don't hesitate. Make a list of 5 donors that you're going to call every day and give that a list of 5 to the rest of your staff as well. Your donors really will thank you. Next, think about what you can do with your solicitations. I don't recommend pausing solicitations during this time. Now, I think probably many of you didn't solicit a gift this week, or maybe if you did, it was a soft ask via email or social media, and that's fine. But, if history tells us anything, donors are generous during difficult times, and we want to continue to give them that opportunity. So maybe adjust your solicitations a little bit. Make your ask a little bit softer if it's going out in the next week or two. If you're having major gift solicitations and your donors are willing to hold those conversations over the phone, maybe check in, see how they're doing first. Are they out of work? Are they worried about their paycheck? Is there something about the stock market that has them concerned? Really check in with them and be real with them so that they can be real with you and tell you what to expect. For those of you who have had to cancel events, I'm so sorry. There's so many of us in that situation, and it's a really tough situation to be in. What I encourage you to do is to not cancel them altogether, but instead postpone, hold a virtual event, find a new way of doing things. I know that some of you have moved to online auctions, or you've postponed until the fall, or you're going to have a non-event event, or maybe you'll do a Zoom something. There are lots of different ways that you can keep people engaged. I think, again, during this time of social distancing, we want to find ways to be close and to be with one another. And you can use your events and the change in those events to help folks see what they can do. The other thing is, I have found with a lot of my clients that even if they've had to cancel events, donors are willing to leave the money with the organization. They don't necessarily want a ticket refund or a refund for their sponsorship. So encourage your donors to do that. Encourage them to leave the money with the organization by offering something different or something new. Finally, use this time to plan and to ask questions to assess where you are and what you're doing. Because we have this pause for most of us, while this week I'm sure has seemed fast and furious for you all, because it definitely has for me. This has been the longest week I think I've ever had. Remember that we do have a little bit of time to take a step back and ask the question, why are we doing things this way? Is this the right way that we should operate for our staff, for our clients, for our region? And really think about what deserves to change, what deserves to be amplified, and what needs to be pulled back. And I think about that in terms of all of your fundraising efforts and also all of the efforts that you're doing to work with your donors. So everyone, stay safe, stay happy, and remember, stay connected. If you need anything, feel free to reach out. I'd be happy to answer any questions. Be well.